Perfect.
Hello, you guys. My name is Leslie Ivy, and I don't know, a little bit about me. I'm 30 years old. Hello. I'm a full-time ER nurse. I've been married for almost 3 years, and I started switching all of my products, all of the things to Shaklee, I think in October, late October, early November of last year. And we just kind of wanted to walk everyone through our habits, our routines, things that we've swapped in our daily lives, and kind of just walk you through our day, like from when our feet hit the floor to when our head hits the pillow, skincare, home finds, supplements, all of the things.
Okay, my laptop's dead, so I'm going to be reaching for my phone constantly. But I am Bailey. Um, Started swapping in end of October of last year. So right after my wedding, I didn't really know what I was going to do, and so I was running out of supplements, and I was like, I'm already kind of swapping things, so let me just find somewhere that has a really good catalog of products. And I wanted every aspect of my home, like not just home and cleaning supplies and being able to like get those shipped to my door, but I wanted like body, kid safe things since I'm a mom. Um, Husband safe things because I had a husband. I mean, I still have a husband, but we just got married. And then I wanted supplements. So I don't know if you guys are in the same boat, but I wanted just to be able to log into a website, save money, and just get it shipped to my door. So that's what I really love about Shaklee. And like I said, I had already kind of dribbled in you know, the non-toxic, like let's make swaps type of lifestyle. But I am so freaking glad that I came to Shackley. So if I invited you, welcome. If Leslie invited you, welcome. If anybody else invited you, let us know who invited you in the chat. But we are gonna show you like just kind of the real messy like non-highlight reel type of stuff because I'm sure you guys follow us on social media and you're like, okay, we see your energized or your morning duo dances, we see you taking your liquid stuff on a spoon, like we see all this, but we want to just know a little bit more about, sorry, I'm getting a call, I don't know what is happening. Oh, there we go. A little bit more about the behind the scenes and how to pretty much use everything because I know how overwhelming and scary it is to like have us message you, or maybe you message us or you're scared to just tell us like we want to make XYZ swaps. And I come to find that a lot of women especially don't know where to start. So we want to kind of just take that hesitation out of your life and just share pretty much everything that we have. We're not going to share everything like that we have from Shackley, but make sure to stay to the end of the call because we do have here a really cool freebie for you. And I'll probably just have Leslie pull that QR code up for you, but we'll show that at the end so you can grab a little freebie. If you maybe have an AirPod in or you're doing dinner or bath time, we totally get it. Maybe you're just getting home from work. It'll go over everything that we pretty much it'll be like a recap of everything we showed. If you missed something or want like an explanation for something, and then it will have a habit tracker in there, and we'll kind of chat about like routines and habits and all the things because that's like me and Leslie, we're really into that. We're into like consistent routines. We don't want this to just like scream supplements to you because I feel like when you're watching people on social media and you're seeing all these things being promoted, you're like, oh my god, another product. Like, oh my god, she's promoting something else. Like we totally get it, and it's honestly so much. Oh my god, so many fucking calls. Like, what is happening? Okay, it's honestly goes so much deeper than just here's some collagen, here's some pre-workout, like shove another vitamin down your throat, right? Like it goes a lot deeper than that for consistent habits. So I don't know where you want to start, Les, but you can kind of pick whichever
Yeah,
look like
I'll
you're in your
start
kitchen.
with
So
my morning routine. And like Bailey said, I feel like it's super easy, especially with Shackley products. One, I love that we have over 300 different SKUs on our website. But with there being so much, there comes like a decision fatigue. And I know when I first started, I am the kind of person who wants to try a little bit of everything. And I absolutely did, but also that gives me the option to show you guys all of the options. So I start my morning. On shift days, I'll give you guys an example of like what my day looks like. On days that I work 12-hour shifts, I leave the house by 6 a.m. So my alarm goes off at 3:55 in the morning. And as you can imagine, during that time, I have no time to make any other decisions. I need energy, I need caffeine, and I need it quick. But I also want it something that's clean, doesn't have all of the junk in it, doesn't give me that crash like 3 hours later, or I need like 18 different scoops of it. The previous pre-workout that I was using, I was shamelessly having 4 scoops a day, which is 400 milligrams of caffeine straight to the dome. I was a dry scooper. It was absolutely insane. So, my morning dew, and I'm sure you see it on our social media, lots of people, we started with the pre-workout and the Good Gut and Go, which is our gut health elixir. This is lemon flavored. It's very, very, very light. 100 milligrams of caffeine. And then this is our gut health supplement. It's raspberry lemonade flavor. These two together are kind of where I started. So if you're looking for a place to get started, everyone needs caffeine, unless I guess you're allergic to it. I don't know. Everyone needs caffeine and everyone needs a gut health supplement. So I love, oh, actually, I did. Hold on. Let me fix that. I just saw Alyssa's comment in the chat.
I'm not calling people out, like, turn on your video.
Sorry, I disabled videos. I'm so sorry. Now turn on your videos. But I started with these two. And if you, I'm a nurse, so we are going to talk all things. We're going to get a little TMI here. If you are not pooping every single day, that is a problem. How often, if you're willing to share, how often do you go to the bathroom? How many days do you go without having a bowel movement? I want to know. Nothing is against the rules here because before I was like maybe every 2 days, 3 days if like it was really bad. Now I go every single day. It helps with bloating, helps kind of like decrease. I have tummy issues just like in general, helps decrease the just like painful bloating that I used to get all of the time. Um, and then I started adding in the blood orange electrolytes. So I am training for a half marathon, full marathon next year. We're doing our high rocks training. If you are chugging water and you're hitting your water goals, you need to make sure that you're adding in electrolytes. So the blood orange is my favorite. And then I will alternate between the electrolytes and then the triple defense boost because I work in the ER. It is the world's grossest place on earth besides the New York subway. And I stick true to that. Austin was sick. It was maybe like 2 months ago. He was sick like 3 times in 2 months and I was completely fine. So that's kind of like my morning supplement lineup. And I will mix all three of these together. Or so either my morning duo plus my immunity or my morning duo plus my electrolytes. And then I started adding in trim and smooth. So I think, oh, I did grab it out the fridge. Trim and smooth, 1 tablespoon. I am so excited to talk about this because I've been using it for a month and a half. And with being on a weight loss journey, what's really important to me is I am losing the right kind of weight. Okay, I don't want to just lose weight and some of it be muscle. This is packed with CLA, which is a fat burning focus, as well as collagen. So you get the CLA, the fat burning, and you get the collagen benefits. 1 tablespoon in the morning. I would highly suggest going with chocolate. It tastes amazing and it has worked wonders for my body. But this is just like what I call my morning activation stack. And I would just start, if you're looking for a place to start, I would say the Energize and Good Gut and Go. If you are on a fitness journey, fat loss journey, trim and smooth for sure. But I'll let Bailey chat about her morning. Okay, let's see. Elena said she used to go only every 4 to 5 days. Now she uses it daily. Used to be 3 to 4 days, now daily. Kristen goes at least once a day. That's awesome. I know Charity she's loves Good Gut and Go.
Did you call my name? I was helping my toddler go to the bathroom.
I was like, you can walk us through your morning.
Okay, perfect. So I'm kind of similar to Leslie, except I don't do electrolytes and I do my triple defense boost in the afternoon. So I'll kind of walk through that. But you guys know if you follow me, when I wake up, like this is my go-to. Sometimes I'll even do 2 sticks of the Energize, and I want to let you guys know you don't have to work out to use this. So like I know it's 6:43, but I might mix one up to go on a run because I still need to run, and it won't keep me like awake at night, which is really nice. And it almost gives me like that clear, which sounds so odd for like workouts, but that like clear boost of just like reading life, going like putting my headphones on and just doing my workout, and it gives me such a good like push. And I always felt, which I never really like expressed, I feel like. And I didn't really realize until I used this pre-workout. And I was obsessed with my last pre-workout, as was probably everybody that switched to Shaklee. But and no hate, but I was like craving caffeine after drinking caffeine. I don't know if you guys have ever felt like that, but I realized that the other day, like I haven't really craved more caffeine because I feel like this just gives me the best caffeine boost, like energy boost without a crash. And what I really like about it is it has the L-theanine in it to really give you that like improved mental clarity. So that's why I say if you're going to go like on a walk and push your stroller, or you're going to go on a walk with your neighbor, or you're going to go to hot yoga, like you can still use the Energize pre-workout because it still is like that clean boost of energy. So I do this, and then I do my good gut and go. So that obviously is the gut health. I know real life, I'm telling you, I got to pause for 1 second so Leslie can take it over.
Yes. So because I also used to be a crack addict with the previous pre-workout that we were using, I would wake up, I was working night shift then. I would wake up, take 2 scoops straight to the dome, and probably like 3 hours later, take 2 more scoops just to get throughout the day. And now I just feel like I can work out. I start my workout at like 4:35 in the morning, and then I work my 12 hours. On days that I don't work 12-hour shifts, I will for sure do my Energize, my Good Gut and Go, and my electrolytes because those are usually my run days. And that usually happens a little bit later. But like my husband is working out right now. It's where is it? He took his at like 6:15, and he will still be able to sleep later tonight. But while Bailey is answering the door, I that's our like kind of morning routine. We will then work out, and I'll talk about like my post workout kind of bundle stack. So during my workout, I started using the Sculpt, which are BCAAs. Has anyone used BCAAs before? But I use the Sculpt, and I'll add it in my big water bottle so I can work out and kind of feel continued energy, support muscle growth, lean muscle growth, and help recover faster. And then afterwards, I'm absolutely obsessed with our protein. I have used thousands, not thousands, probably hundreds of different protein powders. And I feel like no matter what, because I am always late, I am always on the go. My previous ones that I've used, I always had to blend it. I had to blend it no matter what, because if I scooped it just in a blender bottle, then I would like have chunks of powder flying everywhere when I opened it, like LeBron James throwing the baby powder everywhere. So I started adding in our Life Shake, 0 grams of added sugar, non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, 24 vitamins and minerals, 6 grams of fiber, 20 grams of protein, and 2 scoops. And the 2 scoops is our serving. And it's powered by leucine. So all of our protein products are powered by leucine. And I'll just nerd out for a second, but leucine is the amino acid that turns on your body's response to say, okay, all of this protein that we are shoveling in, let's make sure it's being used to build muscle, not just like hanging out, absorbing. It's like protein optimization. So, all of our protein products, protein supplements, which reminds me, I hide the snack bars from my husband, so I have to dig them out of my closet to show you guys. But 2 scoops of Life Shake is 20 grams of protein. And I know you probably see us talking all about protein every single day. We're doing our little protein challenge, 20 grams in the Life Shake. And then I also use the build. So this is specific for post-workout muscle recovery, also powered by leucine. So there are a couple different options for the build. When you're looking at the build, I have the build chocolate. This is the grass-fed whey. I have not used whey products in probably 3 or 4 years. And I was kind of scared to try another whey product because I was afraid of how it would hurt my stomach. This does not hurt my stomach, does not make me run to the bathroom, but 2 scoops of the build is 20 grams of protein. And then if you already know you're low on your protein for the day, 3 scoops of build is 30 grams. So I'm able to add these two in my shaker bottle, shake it up and run. Usually I also add in my collagen, but I'm completely out of my collagen. But again, all of our protein products are powered by leucine, which is what turns on your body and says, okay, start using all of this protein in order to build that lean muscle that you're looking for. Let's see. How many grams of protein? Question for everyone. Do you know how many grams of protein you're supposed to be getting per day? Do you know how to calculate it? And do you know how many you're getting right now or how much you're short by? Because I was absolutely surprised when I found out how much protein I needed and how much protein I wasn't getting. Okay, so 150 grams is a good answer, but our goal is zero point 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per pound of ideal body weight. So if you're looking at, okay, my goal weight is 200 pounds. I calculated this for my friend this morning. My goal weight's 200 pounds. Start with zero point 0.8 times 200, and that gave her 160 grams of protein for a goal. I had no clue how much protein I was getting. When I was talking to some people, they're like, oh, maybe I need 50 grams, maybe I need 60 grams, whatever. It is a lot more than you think. So if you are not used to intaking a lot of protein, little teaching moment. If you're not used to intaking a lot of protein, I would start with zero point 0.8 grams per pound of ideal body weight and then kind of build your way up to 1 gram per pound of ideal body weight. So I just went over like our post-workout protein bundle.
Perfect. Sorry, I'm back. Okay.
Fine.
Yeah, so I do my morning duo and then I do my triple defense. So you can actually mix this with just water, or you could mix it with like make a mocktail out of it. So you can do like sparkling water if you like a sparkling drink, fizzy drink. Also it's really good. So I tried the elderberry energizing tea, and like I said, this can be real and raw. I don't like it. And I have literally so many boxes of that. I don't know why. So I like the summer peach energizing tea. So I actually talked on social media today about how I cut coffee out 2.5 years ago because Lainey was like a baby and I cut it out, and she'll be 3 in October. And then alcohol. So I don't drink. And if you do drink, that's, totally your preference. But I cut it out because I just got so like my stomach would get inflamed. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to try mocktails. And so I'm a really big mocktail person. I'm not even joking. I need to do a video of like my drinks in a day. Like I drink so much stuff. I'm just gonna check.
I at least have probably four
Oh my God, it's so
handy.
bad. I drink like I'll do water, obviously, so I always hit my water goals. I don't count like pre-workout as water, but I hit my water goals, and then I need like a Zevia, and then I need like a lemonade packet, and then I need like a mocktail. I'm like, oh my God, this is too much. So I constantly feel like I'm drinking like flavored stuff, but it's good for me. So I have been doing, which this is obviously not from Shaklee, but you guys could just get it at like Walmart or Target. This True Lemon is so freaking good. If you are like hooked on lemonade, sugary drinks, like this is so delicious. So these three mixed together it's just, I can't even explain what it tastes like. So if you need like a good afternoon mocktail, energizing peach tea, and the triple defense immunity. Okay, so just leave the door open. So those are like my afternoon mocktail, and it's just what I have in my kitchen, like in my supplement container. So if you need like a good container, go to Target. That's where I get like all my glass containers for my laundry stuff and all the things. So aside from that, I have a couple other things I like to use every day. And then we do like even in that ebook that I made, like the little freebie, we've got a lot of extra stuff. So there might be things that like I don't use every day that I still have in my cupboard, or I used and I wasn't consistent enough with, so I didn't reorder it, and then just like some extra stuff. So like Leslie said, she talked about the protein bundle, and I'm sure a lot of you drink Life Shake on here, especially the new one. So let us know in the chat, like, what was your first reaction if you used the the new formula because I have, and you'll see the difference. This like glossy bag is the old formula, and the like more matte looking one is the new one. And so when I joined Shaklee, I was super hesitant. I had a few bags of Shakeology left from Beachbody, and I still have Shakeology. And I was like, okay, I'm so hesitant. I might as well just not even drink shakes because I wasn't even really like hooked on Shakeology. I liked how it made me feel, but I was like, I wasn't hooked on like how it tasted, just every other part of it other than how it made me feel. So I was like, I'm really hesitant. So I actually joined Shaklee, and month 2 of being with Shaklee, it was like holiday season. So I got salted caramel life shade, and it was so
It
good.
was so good. I'm like, I
It
have
was
to
so
save,
good,
I have
but it
to
was
save
the
so I
old
have it for all
formula.
year.
Yeah, I hope they bring it back in the new one, but it was the old formula, and I will tell you, it was delicious, but it could have been better, and I don't know how it could have got better, but I know it would be 10 times smoother and better tasting with this new formula. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna try the shakes. I'm gonna do it. And so I bought a bag of, I think, vanilla and chocolate. So we've got vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, and cafe latte of the old formula. And then we have vanilla and chocolate of the new. I'll just tell you right now, just get the new one. Don't even try
Yeah.
the old one. This has like sunflower oil, tons of different oils inside, lots of sugar. It's not
How many
non-inflammatory.
grams of sugar is in the old one?
I think, yeah, 5 sugars and 5 added sugars,
Okay.
5 grams. So like 10 grams, I guess you could say.
And then the new one has
So
zero added sugar.
yeah, the new one is sweetened with monk fruit, and this one was sweetened with, was it sucralose? I don't think it was sucralose. Let's see, cane sugar and another sugar apparently because it has added sugars. So this one just had like the label even is huge. The label's huge compared to this one. It's like 10 ingredients if you don't read the vitamins. So 25 vitamins for the new formula, 24 for the old one. So you'll see that. You might even see on your bag they accidentally printed 24 on our new bags, but
Mm.
they just did they had a mistake. But it's still the new one. So if you look at the label and it's like super short, then it's the new formula. So I do like 2 scoops of that. It's 20 grams of protein. And then I add in my collagen 9. I would say this is an essential piece of a routine. I was never consistent with collagen. I just felt like it never worked. I always used collagen with like these tiny itty bitty scoops, or I used vital proteins, which was like 2 heaping big old
Yeah.
freaking things. And I'm like, what is happening? It was so thick, nasty. I just never stayed consistent. And now I will not go without this. So this actually can help joints. So not just hair, skin, nails, like your normal collagen. Like you think when you read like, oh, collagen, or you see it in the grocery store at like Costco, you're like, oh, hair, skin, nails, like I'm good, my hair's thriving, like my nails are fake, I don't need collagen. But this one actually just goes way deeper because it has 9 essential amino acids and it has 10 grams of protein. So if you're like a protein queen and you're trying to like intake more protein, it's perfect for your post workout. So you'll see like get your protein in before the sweat dries, like right after your workout, making sure you're like eating enough protein. Leslie obviously walked you through how to calculate, but that's like those are my main supplements. I kind of transitioned throughout, my journey with Shaklee since October, November. I've used a lot of different things and added in new things, and I just trial and errored different items on the website. And I don't buy everything monthly that I was using. Like I just find my products that I love and that like fit into my routine, because you're almost like, oh my god, I don't know how I can fit in any more drinks or any more supplements. And once you get a good routine down, you'll wake up and like your feet will hit the floor and you'll be like, all right, morning duo, curb. Like you'll just know your schedule and you'll like throw it in your lunchbox for work, you'll pack it, and it just becomes a part of your life. So those are pretty much like my staples. I do have some other stuff. I did add a lot of it into the PDF so you guys can read about it. Um, but yeah, was that everything for kitchen pretty much?
Yeah, I was gonna just talk about my skincare afterwards. So wake up, my morning duo. I do like my journaling and all of those things, workout, have my post-workout shake, and then I started creating just like a habit tracker. I know everyone knows of 75 hard, and I was like, I really, really want a personal challenge for myself, not just for physical fitness, but just like overall wellness. So I'm like, I really need to start taking better care of my skin and not just any kind of skincare. So I was the girl who, if I saw it on TikTok Shop and someone famous was using it, I'm gonna buy it. If I saw it on Instagram and someone famous was using it, I'm gonna buy it. And anything from the drugstore, I was like, okay, this promises to do this. I'm gonna try it. And I found out that I was just like spending hundreds of dollars without getting any results. And I'm like, I had terrible skin. I was like, I have to find a picture. My skin was so bad, and it was probably one because I was using a mixture of SHIT that like didn't work and things that were super cheap, and I was getting the quality. So Bailey ended with the things that she gets and she loves and she uses every day. That's what she gets every month. That's on her monthly loyalty. But we also have monthly loyalty, which I found out that you can switch your loyalty from every 30 days to every 60 days or every 90 days. So my challenge to myself was to do my skincare morning and night. So I have my AM lineup and my PM lineup, and I am a total nerd. So this is what I printed out for my morning and my night, and I got off the Shaklee website and just the order to do my skincare. So in the morning, I have our whole entire youth line. So the youth line is what I use. I know in October, when we was it October or November when we first started, our sculpting wands were 50% off.
It was like right before Black Friday, I think,
Yeah,
or
they were
like
50% off.
mid-November,
It
because
has not
they,
been 50% off since then.
yeah, they were featured on the Today Show, and we didn't even have them in hand, but we shared about it, and
Yeah.
like people were just like buying left and right, and then we ended up being obsessed. I haven't reordered them, but they do work, and I just am lazy, so.
And it all, so the whole youth line I can speak on, and it lasts forever. If you're looking at the youth product line, if you do morning and night skincare, you can get through 60 days. Elena, how long has yours lasted? Your youth line? Like when was your last order? But I would say every 60 days. I use it morning and night, and I can get mine every 60 days. But if you were just starting with a skincare routine, you want something super simple, just a couple of things. I would start with the cleanser. So this is a gel cleanser. It is not a soap cleanser. It won't strip your skin of all of its natural oils, which is where we get, or where I used to get like those dry patches on my face. It's a gel cleanser, super gentle, gets all of the oils off. Elena said she ordered in April and then just again last week. That is
You guys,
wild.
one thing about the skincare, the youth line I don't use, and I'll show you what I use, but it lasts me forever. I feel like
Forever.
I don't order it monthly, and I felt like I was always like trying to re-up on skincare constantly, so that's definitely a perk. You don't order it monthly.
Like at all. And then after the cleanser, which is actually on promo, if it's your first order with Shaklee, $175, you get the full size cleanser for free. But I also use a toner because I struggle with my skin scars really, really easily. And I had terrible acne. So it helps with cell turnover, helps with discoloration, dark spots, evens your skin tone, gets all the dead skin cells off. And even after you cleanse your face, or if you're a double cleanser, using the toner, you will see what extra stuff still comes off of your face. Absolutely love it. And then I would do the day cream and the night cream, or you could just do the day cream. The day cream is super, super light. And then the night cream comes in the light formula and the rich formula. I have the rich formula and it's just like a little bit thicker. But what I love about the youth line is everything is EWG verified. So EWG is the Environmental Working Group, certified, third party tested clean, not just like, I feel like when we were looking for clean supplements, everyone's like, oh, this is clean, this is non-toxic. I'm like, well, how do I know? So this, you can actually look up our youth skincare line. And on the Shaklee website, if you go to skincare, you can go to EWG verified and it'll show you everything that's EWG verified. So this is kind of like my starter recommendation bundle, or you can even do it without the toner, the day cream, night cream, and the cleanser. And our most recent launch, I'll try not to go through everything, but I have literally everything. Our most recent launch is the vitamin C serum, and the glow on the vitamin C serum is my absolute favorite. Literally, okay, I'll do it on my hand. which I like don't want to waste it. But I'm like, it's just literal like immediate glow. So I'm like, this is something new that we launched, and I think it's in Canada too already. But the vitamin C serum, this is the one that I use during the day, and then I have our C and E pods at night. And that's kind of what I use. These are the little pods. If you have used like a vitamin C, has anyone used vitamin C like drops before? You know how they get brown when you open the bottle? It's because it's all oxidizing. Once again, science nerd. But the capsules in here encapsulates the potent vitamin C, and then when you open it, put it on your skin, and it's absolutely amazing. Ooh, that's a good question. Do you like the vitamin C serum or the capsules better?
I like the serum. I don't like the capsules.
Okay.
Also,
Um,
have you ever put the capsules on and like licked your like lips right there?
no.
They're very, very salty. I don't know what's inside, but they're salty.
Okay.
Wild.
I
I
was like,
know.
maybe I'll taste it tonight and see.
I mean, like, even, I mean, I obviously rub it everywhere, but I have the capsules. I guess I'll move to my bathroom. Hold on.
Because like
Um,
Charity likes both. If you had to
but
like pick
if you
one,
use the capsules at night and then the serum in the morning, you
yeah.
could, which the serum, you don't have to use it in the morning and you don't have to use the capsules at night, but it is like a routine that you can get into. I think is what they created. It's not like technically you don't have to use it in the morning and night. Does that make sense? Because I have both. So these capsules are, what was it? There's 60 in here. When did we get $10 Radiant Scene? Was that January?
I think it was January. Okay, so you've used zero.
No, I feel like I've used all of them, but I throw them back in there after I tear the little tab
Oh,
off.
yeah. I guess if I had to pick one, I would probably, if I had to very pick one, I think I would pick the serum. That's a good
I might
question.
rip it.
I
I
was like,
twisted
ripping
it.
them is a little bit hard and a little like inconvenient, but I don't know. I think it's cool.
They're tiny. I
They're
feel like they
tiny.
do work though. We've seen lots of good results with them. I obviously didn't use them consistent enough to like see results because they were $10. Like that was one of our promos that Shaklee does. They just like throw in these things and they're like, hey, with an order this month, you can do Radiant CNE for $10. So I grabbed 3 containers and I gave 2 away because they were just $10. I love this. It's completely out and I'm so sad. Oh, no, it's not. It's almost out. So it's so nice. We even saw it in like Chicago and it is the like brightest orange. It literally looks like this in the container when they had it like in a clear container. I love it. So you can use it after cleansing and toning in the morning. I know Leslie like does her workout and then like does her skincare like she just explained. I do pretty much the same thing. Obviously, I'm not gross, but like one thing that I changed was doing skincare before makeup. So I don't wear like a bunch of makeup. I just do like our 5-step bundle. Um, but I feel like in the past, I just would like shower, slap on makeup, and like my skin was so, it was like crusty. It was like trying to hang on to the makeup. It was so bad. I have
Please
pictures.
hydrate me.
It was terrible. It was like that SpongeBob thing that's like,
Yeah.
trying to like get water and it was terrible. So one thing I changed was doing skincare before makeup. So I have some of the youth stuff because I did like the night cream, so I just wanted to try some stuff. But I'm like tried and true Pomifera, where my cleanser is. I'm Pomifera, so that's like my favorite bundle. And on the website, this is also in that freebie ebook. Um, you can get the like Pomifera Glow bundle, but another cool thing is you can always get stuff separate. So that's what I like about Shaklee. You don't have to get bundles, but they do last you longer. And apparently, I lost my oh, there it is, my cleanser. So you can just do like if you want to re-up on bat like your cleanser, you can just re-up on that. You don't have to buy another bundle, which I really like. So I'll tell you one of the pros and one of the cons about Pomifera. So Pomifera actually has a separate website. They like were their own company and Shaklee bought part of it. And so we get to like have it on our website. I like the deals on the Pomifera website, but you'll obviously, it's a lot more expensive and you can get a discount through us. So the bundle comes with your exfoliant, which I think I got this is my first jar of exfoliant from November. Okay,
Yeah.
so look at that. Like I still have so much left.
You don't need a
I
lot though.
only I exfoliate once a week, if that. Like I don't do it any more than once a week. It opens your pores to like the point of you don't want to do it past once a week. And I learned that from an esthetician because your pores will just be like, girl, don't do that again for the next week. So, my first step is the erase. So, if you're wearing makeup, this is like the holy grail of makeup remover. Okay. I could take my makeup off because I'm just going to go run, but it like just dissolves your makeup right off. It takes your mascara off, does not leave residue. And this lasts you months. Okay. You literally just need one squirt. Like you don't need a ton of stuff on your face, but it's oil free, which is wild and it's safe for all lash extensions. Is that wild or what? That's what it says on there. So this is like my holy grail. I love it. I ditched the makeup remover wipes just because they're $1 at Dollar General. I was going through them like a lot, and this does save you money. It's I don't know, 12 to 16 bucks, but again, it lasts forever. Like look at that. I
Yeah.
haven't
I
ordered
was like,
this
I
for
just ran
months.
out of mine in Chicago, but I feel like I would wear makeup more often when I
Yeah.
first started. I
Yeah.
would cake my face on.
For sure. So then I'll do like makeup remover cloth. I don't use like a towel. Take my makeup off and then I'll do balance. So this Pomifera line is good for dry, sensitive, and mature skin. So think of like the youth line as a more personalized regimen, and what other types of skin is the youth good for? Do you know?
I would say anything like I wish I will have to grab my phone and drop a picture in here, but I would say dark spots, wrinkles, uneven skin tone, more of things that you would
Yeah.
go to a esthetician for. So if you're like,
Okay.
I want to go to an esthetician, I want to get the micro needling done because I want to decrease like my acne scars and my dark spots. That's what I would say the youth line is for. I would say the youth line is also for I am into wrinkle prevention, but it also helps with wrinkle reduction. So if you have like the crow's feet, and then I don't know, my mom always taught me like take care of your neck how you take care of your face because then you'll be 70 years old and your face might still look amazing, but your neck is still going to be your 80-year-old neck. But I
Yeah.
would say it's more of like things that you would go to an esthetician for, or
Yeah.
things that are like more deeper rooted, if that makes sense. So like my dark
Yeah.
spots have improved significantly because I think I posted one skincare when we first started using the skincare, and your friend who's an
Mhm.
esthetician was like, I cannot believe that. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
No,
find
it's wild.
one.
Yeah.
But I
It's
would say the
crazy.
Pomifera is like for everyone. Everyone can start with the Pomifera, and I even use the rose oil by the Pomifera line and then the scrub as well. But if you are
Yeah.
like struggling hard with your skin, like cystic acne, acne all the time, not just on your cycle, I would say youth for sure.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think, and the youth's a little more expensive because you are getting a personalized regimen, and you also can get like a free gift all the time on the website with like
Yeah.
the youth stuff. Pomifera is truly like your budget friendly. I only had a tiny bit of acne. I never have struggled with like cystic acne, dark spots,
I'm gonna get
like
my phone so I can
big
drop it in here.
yeah, big blemishes, like just those like deep holes on your skin. I've never struggled with that. So I went with Pomifera. And so like I said, you do your cleanser and you've got your moisturizer, which for some reason, that's why I got the night cream, is because I can't look at this. Just because I'm on this call, it's working. Okay, when you have like just a tiny bit in your bottles, for some reason you can't open these, so you can't get them out. And like, look how much I have left in there, and I thought it just wouldn't ever work again. So there we go. So that's like the Pomifera bundle. I don't have the rose oil, which I'm ordering more in August to get back on it. I truly love the rose oil. You can also use it in your bath. You can use it in the shower for like like shaving if you have really bad razor bumps, which I would hate to waste it in the shower, but like I do love the rose oil, so I'm gonna stop using the youth night cream. I do like it. I just haven't really seen a difference with it. So I'll be going back to the rose oil at night. So that's like my bundle is the Pomifera Glow. I did give it a try. I gave the youth a try. I tried some of the stuff. I'm just not a fan, which is totally fine. A part of the youth too is the um mineral sunscreen for your face. It's an SPF 30. It's like a moisturizer sunscreen and it's like yellow, so it's Kind of looks like that. This was one of our like $5 promos. So I have that and I'll put this on even after my skincare and with my BB cream, which is probably just too much stuff on my face, but that's fine. Or if I'm just gonna go like to the pool and I'm fresh faced, I'll just put that SPF 30 on. Protect your skin. Like don't go in the sun just because you want a sunburn and because it's gonna turn into a tan, protect your face. Like if anything, I don't put sunscreen on my body, but and I'm sure that's a hot topic. But I definitely use it on my face. The makeup bundle. So this is my other staple. I'm out of the mascara. Maybe Katie or somebody has it on here. I'm not really sure. It is a 5-step makeup bundle that I use every single day. And one thing I restock on monthly, almost monthly, sometimes 2 months, is the BB cream. This stuff, the other stuff inside of it, lasts me months. Like I don't need it, so I just go buy my BB cream. I do shade number 2 if you want, and I'm not trying to sound like a saint artist because they have you color match yourself with the picture. But if you need help color matching to a shade, we've got 4, and you can pretty much tell. Like, I'm not always tan, but I have kind of like more of an olive tan skin tone throughout the summer. So I do shade 2. If you're super pale and white, you'll do shade 1. If you're like orange skin tone, not
I
like
have
orange
shade 4.
tan, she's shade 4. If you're in between, like, super, super dark skin tone, but also on the lighter side of dark, does that make sense? Go shade 3. My best bet for you is to do a BB cream shade, and you can always add bronzer, but you can't reduce how dark this is, okay? And it does once it like sits on your face, it does pop more color out because I'm like,
It does.
that doesn't really look that dark, but I want it a little bit darker. And like throughout the day, I'm like, whoa. So sometimes I have like, it's almost like too orange because I use too much of the stick. So you get your bronze stick. I won't go through these pretty in depth, but there's different shades and they're all really pretty. And then your tint stick, which I'm almost out of. I'm like digging in with my nail to get the rest out. I use this on my lips and my cheek for blush, mascara, which lasts me forever,
Hmm.
and a lip oil, which are really nice. I have them there somewhere in my house. I just couldn't find them.
This is
It's
the
like
one I
a,
love.
yeah, it's like a glaze. It's really
I
nice.
forgot what it's called.
One of the other lip things, like we had a promo, these were free. So we
Hmm.
got like so many of them, is the lip serum. So I actually still have these. You don't need much of it. So if you need like a good lip balm or lip stuff at night, the Renew lip serum is really good. This has lasted me since, when was this promo? December? Yeah.
Maybe,
Or something like that. It was wild.
maybe.
So
But
that's
like
like
the
what,
lip
six
oil
months?
is so light. I feel like now I'm putting everything on. I'm gonna make Austin like take me to late dinner or something. But it's so light and it literally is just like a glaze. It's not like sticky,
Yeah.
but I love that.
So nice.
And
I do
then we
have
also,
deodorant. Do you have
oh,
your
oh,
deodorant? Because I came home with somebody's deodorant from
I have
Chicago.
mine. But then
So I'm
also
like, which
like
one is mine? I
if
don't know
you're
which one mine is.
EWG, like I want clean things in my home. I only want just like the best. I also got their like bath line. So they have the serum, the body wash, and the body lotion, and they're all like super light scented. And then the sunscreen also just launched.
Yes.
So I've got that for Austin because he will burn in 5 seconds.
Yeah, so good. Yeah, I wanted
Oh,
to throw in there too about EWG. So I had a message the other day that was like bashing, companies that are on EWG. Well, I researched it because there are companies, and I'll just say it. One of them, we were with them in October, Bella. They don't pay to be on EWG. So they bash other people. Hopefully, none of you are in their business, but they bash other companies because we're EWG verified. And I hate that because it's not a bad thing that we're verified on a website that's actually trusted and true. And they have studies behind our companies. You pay a fee. Okay. The company is like, hey, EWG, we want to pay to be on. Like, we want you guys to research our products and rate them. Like, we want you to figure out what they are on the scale, right? So if you go on the website, you'll see that not everything you search, maybe from the Dollar Tree or things you're using from Walgreens, are not on that website because the company doesn't want to pay for that. The big box stores, Walmart, Dollar Tree, they don't want to pay for something because they're such a big company.
but also, why would
Um,
you pay if yours isn't gonna meet the standards? I wouldn't either.
exactly. Yeah. But I hate that people bash it. So I just was like, let me do my research and figure out why that's such a hot topic. Is that, oh, companies pay a fee to be on there and then they're just EWG verified. That's actually not true. It's like very heavy testing that they have done. So when you hear that word and then you read social media and you're like, is EWG really like, does it really mean it's clean? I 100% back it. Shaklee was trusted enough to pay the fee and be like, hey, we're going to pay a fee because we know our stuff's clean. So I have the sunscreen too. It's really nice. It comes out. It's pretty liquidy on the liquidy side, but it goes on, it rubs in real clear. It doesn't leave any like white on you. And then deodorant, I got a lot of like hesitation behind this because deodorant that's like clean or like charcoaly, I have bad BO. Okay. I did not put deodorant on yesterday and I went into my car and lady's like, Mommy, it stinks in here. And I'm like, yeah, that's my armpits. I was like, oh my God. So I came home, put this on. I stopped using Pete's deodorant. Like I would use Old Spice because I just bought it for both of us. And I've tried just so many other brands, but I'm like, some of them I can't do the smells. So this doesn't really smell, but it's not one you have to work your way up to like get your BO gone. So if you want a good like protect deodorant, this is really nice. And it has nutrients inside for your armpits, I guess, because your skin absorbs them. So it's really nice.
And then I got the beard wash and the beard oil for Austin. If ladies, if you have bearded men, he absolutely loves it. And then I'll go through like my nighttime supplements real quick.
Perfect.
Okay, so I think we all started with the rest and rewind tea. I think it was like one of the first things that
Mm-hmm.
us grabbed. So the rest and rewind tea for the ladies who are like training super hard, you work out really hard, all of the things. Recovery is important. So I do the rest and rewind tea. You can drink it hot or cold. I prefer it hot. And then I have been using the PM Recovery Complex for muscles and joints. If you are not, which you can also use if you're not working out a whole ton. But I struggled a lot. I think, oh my gosh, I struggle a lot with joint pain just from I gained weight really, really rapidly, like 30 pounds in my first semester of college. So, like, my joints, my bones, my cartilage is all worn down. So, I also use the turmeric boost and the advanced joint complex. And then, of course, our Vivix anti-inflammatory. This is just like the holy grail, everything of everything. They had the Vivix gummies that are now not available right now, but I started doing the liquid and just taking it in a shot so I can recover well, show up the next day, and then also stay young forever. I call the Vivix just like my Benjamin Button secret. Like I am aging in reverse. Benjamin Button secret is my Vivix liquid. And then what else? I think that's it for my nighttime.
Yeah, I'll come in. I do my nighttime skincare. I don't do rest and rewind anymore. It was making me sleep way too fucking hard for having a toddler.
It is.
So I
It's
stopped doing
It
that.
doesn't give me the melatonin hangover. I used to take 10 milligrams of melatonin, sometimes 15, in order to
Yeah.
go to sleep. And this has been a great, just like swap for us.
Yeah, I was taking NyQuil, so that's even worse than melatonin. Me and people like go with some NyQuil, we like chug a cap of it and then just sleep so hard. And I'm like,
Yeah.
that's just ridiculous. So one thing you could add at night is cheer up and chill out. I just have the little samples and I don't take it all the time, but I was having a really bad day months ago and I took it and I was like, okay, that's really nice. Like I felt super calm. But if you're kind of like maybe ADHD, you just have like a lot of high energy, you need to kind of chill out, or you're having stressful days. Maybe you're a nurse, you work in the hospital,
I
like,
take them every single day at work.
yeah.
They're in my
They
locker.
honestly work. They do work. And I think one serving is one gummy, and I was taking two. So maybe that's why they were working. Do you take one?
I no, I take two. I take
You
two.
take two.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, there's two in this baggie. If you get samples or like send people samples, they have two. So I was like, oh, that's a serving. But there's ashwagandha, L-theanine, which is in the pre-workout for like that calm focus piece. And then saffron and B vitamin. So it's a stress reducer and mood booster. I have a ton of these boxes. So if you guys want samples for being on this call, just drop something in the drop your an emoji in the chat or just put me and I'll screenshot it before I get off and message you guys for your address. So you just kind of pop it, tastes like strawberry. Did have an aftertaste at first, but not anymore. So um, I'm kind of in the kitchen, so I use these things nightly, every day, every night. I feel like I'm cleaning constantly. Um, Pete's like, "Can you sit the f down? Like you're too much." And I'm sure Leslie and Austin are opposite because
So my husband does the cleaning.
yeah,
So he uses our cleaning products. I love that my house is clean and it's not toxic. So you can definitely talk about the cleaning products. I do not clean.
she comes in from work and she's like, "Oh, a clean house. Like
Yes,
it's so
every
nice."
single day.
Yeah, so I obviously I tried to challenge myself again back to the habits to clear out my sink every single night because I have dishes constantly piling up. I also use maybe 5 trash bags in a day. Pete says he thinks I can fill up an entire trash can 5 times a day. I'm like, okay, I have a lot of trash, a lot of dishes, but I'm constantly just like using dishes, I guess. So I challenge myself to just clear it out, load the dishwasher, unload, like everything needs to be cleaned at night. So if you're kind of like that, you wake up and you see dirty dishes and you're stressed and it just messes up your routine because you have to like get to work and clean in the mornings. I swear, try like cleaning your kitchen at night and like shutting the kitchen down. It helps so much and it also helps you not go eat in the pantry, okay? So dishes, we've got dishwasher powder. We also have acquired Modere's dishwasher gel, which I think I'm going to try next. We have really cool stuff that came from Modere. Obviously, none of us have probably tried it, so it's brand new to us. But we've got powder and we have gel now, so you can do gel. Like the pods, like this. Let me show you. I got this in a sample kit from Target. Like they were handing out bags. These pods that you put in your dishwasher can disrupt your hormones. Like I'm not gonna get into all the science because I'm guilty. I've used these and I also used them like a couple months ago because I had them before I got a restock. And so I'm like, we're not perfect. I still use Dawn dish spray. I know, but I love it. It just works for me. Like I like it. But I also have the Shaklee hand dish soap, like the dishwash soap. So I still like go back and forth. And that's the cool thing is like we're not perfect. And somebody was like, I'm not that crunchy, like gonna stop using my Dawn dish spray, Tide Pod. And I was like, okay, hold on, like Tide Pods, are we still using those? But I was like, you don't have to swap everything right now. And you don't have to ever swap it. If you love Dawn dish soap, just know that that's welcome here. Like you don't have to feel bad for using that stuff. But if you truly are struggling with your health and struggling with your hormones and you just need something to be changed, it's worth looking into to swap your stuff. So dishwasher powder, and we have the gel. This goes in, like I have a little scrub brush that you put soap in the little handle. You can put this in there and just scrub your dishes. So if I'm like hand washing dishes with my scrub daddy, because I'm literally obsessed with scrub daddies, my scrub mommy, sorry, then I use the hand dishwash soap. That's so confusing. Hand dishwash soap. This goes into all my soaps dispensers throughout my house to wash my hands. I'm constantly washing my hands. So I have like glass bottles. They also have a bottle you can get on the website if you want to pour it in there. But there's one at each of my double sinks in my bathroom, one in the extra bathroom, one at my sink here, and my mom loves it. She's a nurse. She loves it. So that's like my kitchen. I can go in and show laundry, and then I think that's pretty much it, right? Do you have any of like the snack bars? I don't have any
Oh
of that stuff.
yeah.
Now I'm
Okay.
realizing,
Now
like,
we're gonna get real. Okay. We have
yeah,
to
now
wait
I'm
before
realizing what I need to
Austin
order. I'm
comes
like,
back in from his workout. So you guys, I am not kidding. This is my closet. Okay. My husband, I'm gonna hurry, but he will eat all of my snack bars, and it makes me so sad. But I will hide them in my book in my baskets of clothes. So these are the snack bars. These are the snack bars. They have 9 grams of protein, 3 grams of fiber, powered by Lucy, and the toffee and chocolate are my favorite. I hid them from him for a while in the cabinet, and then he found it one day. I got home from work and I went into the kitchen and he was like, "Oh, pass me one of them goody snack bars." And I was like, "Wait, you found them?" So now I hide them in my clothes here. So the snack bars and the sparkling protein I hide too. And then I also have the meal bars in here. I gotta figure out which one. See, I had them for myself sometimes. This is like not a drill. The so these are the white chocolate and cinnamon meal bars, and they have 18 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, and powered by leucine. So I'll like grab one if it's before my run and I haven't eaten breakfast yet, or after my run and I don't feel like really hungry when I run long distances. I don't know, my stomach just like needs a minute. I'll have the meal bar, and the white chocolate and cinnamon is my absolute favorite. Let me open one of the snack bars because I don't think I can finish a whole meal bar before he gets back in the house. But I'll open the snack bar and kind of show y'all the
Did you
consistency.
hear how her voice went from yelling to like, pss, 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 pss? Yeah,
Quiet as a mouse.
it's real.
So these are the snack bars. They're literally so good. It's like Rice Krispie treat consistency. I have to get out of the closet before Austin finds my secret cupboard.
The meal
And
bars are
I
like,
don't mind sharing with him, but it's like when you find something you love and he'll eat three of them at a time like a meal, then we're fighting. So let's
yeah,
just go ahead and talk.
we'll show you the sparkling protein last, but we'll wrap the home stuff up. So this is my little like get clean caddy. So this is a caddy little like starter kit you can get on the website. Highly recommend if you're like, I don't really know what to get for cleaning supplies. I just want new. Or maybe you're in the boat of like, I'm finishing things up. I'm not wasting them. Like I want to finish what I'm using or kind of mix stuff in. That you don't obviously have to get this whole kit, but the kit is a really good deal. So you can get this entire kit for it's like is it $100 or maybe even less than that? But you're getting tons of stuff. So what you're getting, and I could be wrong on a few of them,
I think
but
it's
I'm pretty much
135 for the
like
starter.
135. You get a microfiber cloth, so you get one of these. You get little scoops for your, to pour your everything in. Okay, you get little scoops. I don't know where mine are. You get a little dispenser for the Nature's Bright. So let's go through this. I wanted to do a demo and I tried to find iodine and I couldn't find it at Dollar Tree. So you can put, if you want to go do this and you have it, you could get a glass of water, put iodine drops in it, and put a scoop of this into the water, and it will completely clear the iodine. So that's showing you that stains on your clothes, blood on your clothes, anything, chocolate, any stains, or as a bleach alternative in your white clothes, you can use Nature's Bright. It doesn't stink, but it has like a weird smell. So, anyways, don't like put your nose up to it. But when you mix this in a bottle with water, you need to use it on your clothes and rinse the bottle out. It will completely explode out of this bottle underneath your cabinets. Like I opened my cabinet, so did my mom. She was like, "What the? What is wrong with this stuff? Like I'm never buying it again." It exploded. My entire under my sink, I have to like figure it out because we're moving out next week. It's stained from this crap from
So
exploding.
is it like a pre-treat? So like
You
you
can use
mix
it. Yeah,
it.
you can use it on stains and like spray them real close, but you only use a tiny, tiny bit.
Mhm.
And so I left it in a bottle and left it under my sink and it exploded because it almost gets like pressure and it just wants to like explode. It's wild.
Yeah.
But really, I don't know if it says one scoop per 16 ounces of cold water, but it never on this says to mix it in a spray bottle. So maybe that's why. Anyways, so you get Nature's Bright. It comes in a bag. You get a bunch of different, like, you can get the spray bottles, which are usually out of stock. So you might want to get the clean starter kit. Basic H is like our go-to. Actually, here, I'll show you this stuff first because I'm gonna go plug my phone in. Laundry detergent, I've got a glass bottle. I didn't keep the regular bottle. And fabric softener. So that's my like, I just do, I would say like if you take a shot glass, 1 ounce, 1 ounce per load. I do of each of those. And it takes care of our laundry. My husband is in automotive, so he's constantly like he sands cars, paints cars, like he's not really an oily worker. So if you have like a husband that does oil work or has stains on their clothes when they come home, he used to work at a tire shop and his clothes were so nasty with like the black oil and stuff on them. And I still feel like this would have gotten it out because we didn't have Shaklee. We didn't use Shaklee. So I think it would get it out. I don't know if you guys have used the laundry stuff, but let us know in the chat. So you get your basic H cleaner. This stuff's awesome. It's an all-purpose cleaner. We have a document of like it's
Oh
called a
yeah.
cookbook. It's called a cleaner's cookbook. I was reading the things to my mom last night. She's about to place an order for cleaning supplies. She it was like, what was it for my toddler? It was oh, for
I
bubble bath.
literally
Bubble bath. You can make bubble bath out of this. You can just pour a little drop in your bath, make a bubble bath. I don't
I'm
know. Like
dropping
it
the
was just
cleaner's cookbook in the chat.
wild things, insect repellent, toilet bowl cleaner. You can like drop it in the back of the toilet. Obviously, those are not endorsed by Shaklee, but somebody, some really old lady, I'm not even joking, like 90 years old, made this cookbook a long time ago and just dropped it in one of our group chats. And she's like, I have tried every single one of these things and I put them in a document. They're not endorsed by Shaklee, but they all work. And I was like, all right, girl, like you got it. So you can make this into like basic cleaner for your countertops, your mirrors, like everything. You can make one for windows. You can make a degreaser. So if you want different bottles, you can obviously get them at Target, but they're also on the website. So if you like plastic, you can just get them on the website. Um, okay, come get a cup. I don't think this comes in the Get Clean starter kit. I honestly haven't even used
So
it.
I got it. That is something I did get. I got it, and it's literally I don't know who has like been to a hospital before or like worked in hospitals, those purple wipes, the disinfectant cloths that like literally take everything off. It has like a wet time that has to sit on there and then a dry
Okay.
time, like that kind of stuff, like super strong cleaner. So I have it in a spray bottle and I went and grabbed it before because I spray it on my shoes from the
Oh.
hospital before I walk in the house. So
Oh,
like
okay.
we get blood, guts, brain matter, all things on our shoes. And like this is what I keep to spray my shoes off, and I'll leave them in the garage
It's in there.
or
I
if I
mixed
keep
it.
it in the house. Like this is like heavy, heavy hitter. I wouldn't use it for everyday use like at all.
Yeah,
Just like those
I've
purple
used
wipes at
it
the
on
hospital.
like I've used it on raw chicken on my counter, like to clean it
Yeah.
up. Alyssa on here, I don't know if she's still on here, but she runs a cleaning business. I know we're like losing people, but she runs a cleaning business and you can pretty much put it in like a bucket of water and it makes gallons of cleaner. So I don't
Yeah.
know whatever that means to you, you can, just think of it as like a kills COVID cleaner. Like that's what they
Like
said.
the heavy, heavy hitter.
Yeah. So that's pretty much, bro, there's chocolate in your milk. I just put chocolate. Yeah, so that's like the Get Clean starter kit. Obviously, a few other things come with it. The like, I don't know if the laundry stuff does or if it's just all cleaning. I think I'm gonna try. I do like the laundry liquid, but I'm gonna try the Modere laundry liquid next just to try it out. So we definitely have stuff. For like kids, we've got immunity vitamins, magnesium. If you're not really taking magnesium, we've got a Modere tab on the website. So definitely look at the website, browse around. Like it may take you a while. But if you are on this call and you're getting off and you're like, okay, just 1 second, okay? I really want to see a product catalog and you just kind of want to go through it. Ask us for a digital link because obviously you might not have the book, but you can go through and actually look at like different tabs through this booklet. So anything else, Leslie, that you want to share?
I think I'll probably, does anyone have any questions or anything they have their eye on? I think we shared like almost all of it, but I am gonna mix up my curb because I haven't had it yet today. And this is a part of like my holy grail. I call it my little body recomposition duo. So we talked about the trim. I do the trim in the morning and then I do my curb in the afternoon or the evening. Work days, if you are a stress eater, if you are a panic eater, if you are, I'm going to eat because I'm excited, I'm going to eat because I'm sad. I am just like an emotional eater all around. And anyone who tries the curb, if you've gotten the curb, um, does the products have their ingredients on them? Yes. So every single thing on the Shaklee website, if you click like an item and you scroll down to the bottom, you can see the FAQ and the product details. Like they're on every single thing. Super transparent. I love that everything's on it. Um, with the mindless snacking, everyone who tries the curb, I'm like, I want to show everyone the best way to drink this because it does get a little bit thick. It's increases your gut akkermansia levels, helps increase that feeling of satiety, like feeling satiated, feeling full. Where's my little spinner? Hold on. I'm gonna show you all how to make this and then we'll pop off. It's like bedtime for me. Um, let's see if you see my cup here. So I have my little frother, start spinning it, add in the curb. And I think Elena said today that she's let it sit and like did like a couple minutes of talking. And she's like, it wasn't bad. But this, if you are like, I'm eating 15 things after I've already eaten dinner, this has been my holy grail. So this is about how much water I do and I chug it. And I just tell myself, if I used to throw back 25 tequila shots, I can drink a supplement. Like it's really not that big of a deal. So this is my curb, and that is like my last favorite. I feel like I have 1,000 favorites.
Yeah, I'm switching to taking my curb 30 minutes before dinner because it says 30 minutes before a meal, but I was taking it after dinner because I snack so much after
Yeah.
dinner. I always feel like I eat dinner and then right away, I'm not even drinking 10 minutes later before my stuff even digests. I'm like, I need dessert.
What's for dessert?
Yeah, like what's my sweet treat?
I'm like
So,
eating a meal and thinking about what's my next meal.
yeah, literally. I know, and now with all this stuff, like I'm not trying to suppress my appetite, but with curb and just having a consistent routine and the life shake, like I should just have one for dinner because I still have the old formula and I've added the new, but um I'm not hungry. I just like see the time and I'm like, oh, I probably need to eat. Like I'm not really that
Like,
hungry, but you know,
I am still a 3 square meal a day kind
yeah,
of girl. But it just helps with like the snacking in between because I just felt like no matter what I was doing my workouts, I was hitting my protein goal, I was doing all of the things, and I'm like, why is the scale not moving? And it's because I was actually having 1,400 extra calories of Snickers bars and Pop
yeah,
Tarts from the EMS room at the hospital. Like we keep a room of snacks for the firefighters and EMS people who come in, and I was in
yeah.
that thing like every 45 minutes. It was so
Okay,
bad.
I'm sure you guys are probably on your phone, but take a screenshot and maybe use your husband's or somebody's phone for this QR code and scan it, and you'll grab that freebie. So you can screenshot it, make my screen big and screenshot it, or if you need it, just message us. If you were on this call, message us for the QR code and we'll just send you a screenshot and you can just, or we'll just send you the freaking link to the freebie if you
Yeah,
were
let
on
me
here.
see if I can. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
make this big screen and I'm going to share my screen. Hold on.
Lainey, it's 7:40. You don't need chocolate, okay? You need dinner.
Okay, can y'all see that?
See, Lainey needs curb.
Can y'all see this on the screen? Is it easy to
Oh, there you go.
like
Perfect.
screenshot? Because I also can't see the chat, so I'm not really sure.
Yeah, Elena, you use way too much water. Oh, sorry, guys.
Okay.
All right, we've got pissed off Sally over here, so we've got to go.
Okay, y'all have a great night.
Yeah,
If you
thanks
have
for
any questions, let
coming.
us know.
So much fun. I love it.
Yes.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll probably do another one monthly and we'll just do like rapid fire. It'll be fun to see like what Casey has in her house and what Mariah has. Like we're all gonna have such different things. So I feel like me and Leslie are kind of similar, so we use a lot of the same stuff. But yeah, thanks for coming and appreciate the support. Don't forget it's free shipping, and then if you're brand new, either watching the recording before the August or whatever, you can do code, is it glow
Cleanser
25?
Cleanser 25, and then there's one for the free up and glowing. I'll have to double check what the
Yeah, it's
free up
like
and glowing code is.
glowing 25 or glow 25 or something like that. So
Yeah.
yeah, you guys can do free shipping. It saves you like $9 to $15, which is awesome. And a lot of Modere products are buy one, get one free right now.
Yeah.
So one of my friends got the cleanse, the 3-day cleanse. It was buy one, get one free. If you're looking for just some extra stuff, you can grab some of that stuff. So thanks for coming. Have a good
Yep.
night, guys.
Bye.